Hi good people, how you doing? I hope that you're doing great. I'm here with one of the bestest news that you can ever hear in this season, and that is I've prepared a very beautiful and detailed business trip. It is a 14 days 12 nights business trip to China. We're going to have some good time as we learn how to do business in China. I want us to travel at least 17 international markets. Things that if you were to learn by yourself, it could have taken you like 5 or 6 business trips to China. But for now, I've prepared a very well, beautiful, detailed trip. It will be so beautiful, starting from 17th of October 2023 all the way to 30th of October. It will be fun, it will be enjoyable, it will be tiring at the same time. If you've never done a business trip, just know that there is a very huge difference between a business trip and a tour. Make sure you get yourself some very comfortable sneakers because we are going to walk and walk and walk and walk. It requires a lot of walking when you get to China for a business trip. We are going to explore as many markets as possible, from furniture to clothes to stationaries to shoes to car accessories, car spare parts, all these things, lighting, wedding accessories and wedding gowns. These are so many different markets. Phone accessories and phones themselves, laptop market. We're going to visit so many different markets in different districts. It will be a beautiful one. It is a success. God has already confirmed to me that it will be a success. I had to get a go-ahead of doing this trip from God.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh.
Register right now. If you don't have a passport, please know that we are not accepting payments from people without passports and people without COVID certificates. Another thing that I would want to mention is the payment methods. We are only using a bank transfer, and that is the only way you can make your payments. Make your payments prior. I'm not going to accept late payments. And for the people that have never traveled to China, a warning, better make your payments early because your visa process is more complicated than a person who has ever flown to China. If you have a visa in your passport, it is much easier compared to a person who doesn't have a previous visa in their passport. So give me enough time to prepare you, because if it won't be possible for you to get the visa before we travel, so that means you're going to get a refund of your money except the visa fee. So you're going to get a refund and you're not going to join us in our trip. So give me enough time to be able to prepare you and get all the services that you need and get all the documents that you need. If you don't have a passport, please apply for your passport right now. After making your payments with us, you're going to take over the whole process of preparing you to go to China. So for the people that are out of the country, I'm charging them 234,000 Kenya shillings. That is exclusive of the visa process and the return ticket, because tickets can be so different and can differ from the countries that you guys are coming from. So please, if you're coming from the US, UK, Australia, remember your charges are 234,000 Kenya shillings. Now, for the people that are coming from Kenya, charges are 349,000 Kenya shillings, and that is inclusive of a return ticket. I've written them down here. A return ticket and the visa processing, hotel accommodation, dinner. Why did I do a dinner? Because I want to see each one of you every evening. I want us to have a meeting. I want us to discuss the pros and cons. I want you to tell me the experience that you had during the day, and that is why I made sure that we shall be taking our dinner together in the evening. Transport to the 17 international markets. Note this. It's only the transport to those 17 markets. If you want to go back there later, it is not supposed to be inclusive of whatever I'm supposed to take care of. Because another other thing is a market guide. Obviously, we need that, and a SIM card, because that is one of the things that we need immediately we get to China. We can only be able to liaise and to communicate together if we have the Chinese SIM card and the VPN, because as most of you know that there's no Google in China. So that means most of the things we cannot communicate without a VPN. I'm going to get that for you. It will be so fun. It will be tiring, as I said. It will be a very serious trip and a very, very detailed trip. For the people that are coming out, are joining us from other countries, the charges that I've charged you will be exclusive of the visa process and exclusive of the flight, the return ticket. All the other things will be included. It will be an experience that will benefit you and benefit your generations and benefit you forever, even in your businesses. So make the step of joining us in this specific trip, because that is what I've prepared for you. I don't think I'll be making any shopping for myself. So it's a trip for just to teach and to mentor you and to show you how do you communicate with these people. These are the places that these people get their things. This is how you're supposed to go about it. It will be a very, very, very beautiful trip. I'm also looking forward to see the people that will be ready to shop their things. As you all know that I have taught you how to ship your things. I'll be there to guide you. If you want to load your own containers, I'll be there to guide you. So it won't be a tiring process for you. So feel comfortable. Your work is to make sure that you've paid. And once you make your payments, make sure you have your passport and you have your COVID certificate. Again, I'm not accepting any type of payment from someone who doesn't have a valid passport and the COVID certificate. If you don't have the two, first work on them. With that said and done, I'm looking forward to have a very, very beautiful business trip with you. Let's explore China. Remember, it's a business trip. It's not a tourist kind of a trip. So that means it will require a lot of sacrifice. Waking up and walking every day is not a joke. I can tell you that, and let me tell you that as early as possible. Going to China or doing a business trip has never been a joke. It is serious. It is a lot of work. Make sure you wear comfortable shoes. Make sure you get yourself some very comfortable sneakers, clothes and all that, because it will require a lot of exercise and walking. If you feel that you're not fit to walk every day, please don't join us in the trip. You can send someone else to represent you, because you might not maximize on the benefits of the trip if you won't join us every day. So I'm looking forward to see your emails. Please write to us to our email address right here below. That is the email address for the people that are joining us for the business trip.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid